The following is a tropical storm warning. Hurricane warning in effect. The following is a hurricane warning. Hurricane warning remains in effect. Here is the forecast for the Newburgh listening area. This afternoon, tropical storm conditions. The following is a hurricane warning. Hurricane warning remains in effect. Here is the forecast. The following is a hurricane warning. Hurricane warning in effect. The following is a hurricane warning. Hurricane warning remains in effect.
This is NWR Weather Radio, our hazard station, KHC-84, transmitting on a frequency of 162.400 MHz from NOAA's National Weather Service Office in Newport, North Carolina. The transmitter facilities are located in Newburgh. Weather information can also be found on the web at weather.gov/Newport.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the Hyde County Emergency Management Agency in North Carolina. This is an important message for the residents of Ocracoke. CenturyLink is reporting a network outage affecting landline service provided to 1,093 customers on Ocracoke. Due to the outage, Ocracoke customers will not be able to dial 911 from a landline phone until at least 2 a.m. The Hyde County Emergency Services Department will provide repair status updates as they become available. New information. Changes to watches and warnings. None. Current watches and warnings. Tropical storm warning in effect. A tropical storm watch has been upgraded to a tropical storm warning for the following counties in North Carolina: Carteret, Outer Banks, and Outer Banks Hyde. New information. The following message is transmitted at the request of county emergency managers across southeast North Carolina. The emergency managers of Robeson, Bladen, Columbus, Brunswick, Bender, and New Hanover counties are urging people to stay off the roadways and remain at home tonight, if at all possible, unless a shelter opens and it is deemed necessary to travel. With the severe winter weather still occurring across our region, there have been numerous reports of injuries and even a fatality as a result of downed power lines, falling trees and limbs, slips and falls. All people in southeast North Carolina need to exercise extreme caution for their safety. With temperatures rising to above freezing in some areas this evening, and tonight melting sheets of ice falling off homes and buildings will be a hazard. Carbon monoxide poisoning can also be an issue if generators are placed too close to homes and businesses and they are not properly ventilated. Candles are not recommended as a substitute for flashlights due to the increased risk of fires. In the event of an emergency, call 911.
This is NWR Weather Radio, our hazard station, KIG-77, transmitting on a frequency of 162.475 MHz from NOAA's National Weather Service Office in Newport, North Carolina. The transmitter facilities are located on Hatteras Island in Buckton. Weather information can also be found on the web at weather.gov/Newport. This is the NWR Weather Radio All Hazards. KJY-85 broadcasting from the Iredell County Emergency Communications Tower in Mooresville, North Carolina, operating on a frequency of 162.525 MHz. This transmitter is serving the foothills and southern Piedmont of North Carolina. The current time is 2:28 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time.
These are the 2 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time observations for the Charlotte metropolitan area on Tuesday, May 21st. The report from Charlotte Douglas Airport was not available. The report from Statesville was not available. Elsewhere in North Carolina, in South Carolina, once again at 2 a.m. This is NOAA Weather Radio, all hazards, KJY86, broadcasting from the National Weather Service office in Blacksburg, Virginia, and transmitting on a frequency of 162.450 megahertz from an antenna located near South Boston in Halifax County, Virginia.
This is NOAA Weather Radio, all hazard station, KXI-95. Transmitting on a frequency of 162.425 megahertz from NOAA National Weather Service office in Newport, North Carolina. The transmitter facilities are located at Warsaw, North Carolina. Weather information can also be found on the web at weather.gov/Newport. This is NOAA's National Weather Service All Hazards Weather Radio. Western G537, broadcasting from Wakefield, VA, and transmitting from a tower in Windsor, North Carolina.
This is NOAA Weather Radio, all hazards, WMG588, broadcasting from the National Weather Service office in Blacksburg, Virginia, and transmitting on a frequency of 162.525 megahertz from an antenna located on the State Communications Tower on Mount Jefferson in Ashe County, North Carolina.
The National Weather Service has issued severe thunderstorm watch number 897, effective until 10 p.m. This watch includes the following counties in North Carolina: Franklin, Greene, Johnston, Nash, Wayne, and Wilson. Remember, a severe thunderstorm watch means that conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including large hail and damaging winds in and close to the watch area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, commercial radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information.
This is NOAA Weather Radio, all hazards, station WWF-89. This transmitter serves the Sandhausen Lumberton area, broadcasting at a frequency of 162.525 megahertz from Lumber Bridge, North Carolina. For more detailed weather forecasts and warnings, go to our website at www.weather.gov/ILM.
This is the NOAA Weather Radio All Hazards, WWG-82, broadcasting from the North Carolina ETV tower on Joanna Bald, serving the western North Carolina mountains. This is NOAA Weather Radio, all hazard station, WWH-26, transmitting on a frequency of 162.425 megahertz from NOAA's National Weather Service office in Newport, North Carolina. The transmitter facilities are located in Lamy. Weather information can also be found on the web at weather.gov/Newport.
Here is a special message from the National Weather Service. For Alamance, Forsyth, Guilford, and Person counties, an ice storm warning is in effect from 4 a.m. Sunday to midnight Sunday night. The winter storm watch is no longer in effect. Locations: portions of the northwest and northern Piedmont of North Carolina, including the Piedmont Triad region. Hazard types: freezing rain. Significant icing is possible, especially on elevated surfaces such as trees and power lines. Timing: freezing rain will develop from the south late tonight, and then last much of the day on Sunday. The precipitation should change over to all rain by Sunday night. Main impacts: ice is expected to accumulate on trees and power lines. There may be power outages. Roads may also become hazardous, especially the bridges and overpasses. Ice accumulations: up to a quarter-inch of icing possible on elevated surfaces. Ice accumulations and winds may lead to snapped power lines and falling tree branches that add to the danger. A tornado warning remains in effect until 8:15 p.m. for southeastern Forsyth, Guilford, northeastern Davidson, and northern Randolph counties. At 7:26 p.m., local law enforcement reported a tornado. This tornado was located 7 miles west of High Point, moving northeast at 40 miles per hour. Hazards in the warning include a tornado, golf ball-sized hail, other destructive winds in excess of 70 miles per hour. Locations in the path of the storm include Jamestown, Halifax, Forest Oaks, Greensboro, PTI Airport, Summerfield, Lake Townsend. This is a tornado emergency. Act now to protect your life. Move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Use blankets or pillows to protect your body from flying debris. Avoid windows. If in a vehicle or outdoors, move to the closest substantial shelter. Take cover now. Move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If in a mobile home, vehicle, or outdoors, move to the closest substantial shelter. If no shelter is available, lie down in a low-lying area. Protect yourself from flying debris. When it is safe to do so, please call in your reports of penny or larger sized hail, as well as wind damage, including trees or large limbs downed, by calling the National Weather Service toll-free at 1-877-633-6772. Repeating, a tornado warning remains in effect until 8:15 p.m. for the following counties in North Carolina: Davidson, Forsyth, Guilford, and Randolph.
This is NOAA Weather Radio, all hazard station WXL50, operating on frequency 162.475 MHz. This program originates from the National Weather Service in Raleigh and is transmitted from an antenna located on the Fort Bragg Military Reservation. This station serves the Sandhills of North Carolina.
Service Doppler. The National Weather Service in Raleigh has issued a flash flood warning for Wake County until 5:15 p.m. At 2:21 p.m., National Weather Service Doppler radar indicated thunderstorms with very heavy rain producing flooding over southern Wake County. Doppler radar estimated that nearly 3 inches of rain had fallen in Holly Springs between 1:30 p.m. and 2:15 p.m. Rain of that magnitude would likely produce urban flash flooding. Locations threatened with flooding include RDU International Airport, Raleigh, Garner, Fuquay, Varina, and Cary. An additional 2 inches of rain could occur between 2:20 p.m. and 3:15 p.m., making for nearly 4 inches of rain or more in a very short period of time. Never drive your vehicle into areas where the water covers the road. As little as 6 inches of water can cause you to lose control of your vehicle. 2 feet of rushing water can carry away most vehicles, including sport utility vehicles and pickup trucks. Turn around, don't drown. Please report flooding to the National Weather Service by calling 1-877-633-6772 or notify your local law enforcement agency. Repeating, a flash flood warning has been issued until 5:15 p.m. for the following county: Wake County, North Carolina. The National Weather Service in Raleigh has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for South Central Franklin County, Southwestern Nash County until 3:30 p.m. At 2:31 p.m., National Weather Service Doppler radar indicated a severe thunderstorm 5 miles west of Pilot or 10 miles north of Linwood, moving east at 15 miles per hour. Quarter-sized hail and winds in excess of 58 miles per hour are likely with this storm. Locations impacted include Pilot, Button, Middlesex. Large hail will damage vehicles, windows, and some roofs. Severe winds will blow down trees, power lines, and can damage mobile homes and other buildings. Seek shelter in a sturdy structure until the storm has passed. Stay away from windows. If you are caught outside, seek shelter in a vehicle or a nearby building. As a last resort, lie down in a low-lying area and cover your head with your hands. Please report severe weather to the National Weather Service by calling 1-877-633-6772 or notify your local law enforcement agency. A severe thunderstorm watch remains in effect until 9 p.m. Monday evening for central North Carolina. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 3:30 p.m. for the following counties in North Carolina: Franklin and Nash. The National Weather Service in Raleigh has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Wake County until 3:30 p.m. At 2:30 p.m., an off-duty Weather Service employee reported a severe thunderstorm over North Raleigh, moving east at 20 miles per hour. Quarter-sized hail and winds in excess of 58 miles per hour are likely with this storm. Locations impacted include Raleigh, New Hope, Knightdale. Quarter-sized hail was reported with a severe thunderstorm. If you are caught outside, seek shelter in a vehicle or a nearby building. As a last resort, lie down in a low-lying area and cover your head with your hands. Please report severe weather to the National Weather Service by calling 1-877-633-6772 or notify your local law enforcement agency. A severe thunderstorm watch remains in effect until 9 p.m. Monday evening for central North Carolina. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 3:30 p.m. for the following county, Wake County, North Carolina.
This is the NOAA Weather Radio Hazard. WXL-70 broadcasting from a tower on Spencer Mountain in Rainbow, North Carolina, operating on a frequency of 162.475 megahertz. This transmitter is serving the Piedmont of the Carolinas.
Northeast of Shelby, move.
Please stand by for important weather information.
The National Weather Service in Greenville-Spartanburg has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southern Gaston County in the Piedmont of North Carolina, southwestern Mecklenburg County in the Piedmont of North Carolina, west central Union County in the Piedmont of North Carolina, eastern York County in upstate South Carolina, until 7:45 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 6:45 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, National Weather Service Doppler radar indicated a severe thunderstorm capable of producing quarter-size hail and damaging winds in excess of 60 miles per hour. This storm was located 4 miles southeast of Cramerton, or 9 miles southeast of Gastonia, moving southeast at 20 miles per hour. Other locations in the warning include but are not limited to Lake Wiley, Carowinds, PKK, South Park Mall, Pineville, Fort Mill, Rock Hill, Mineral Springs, Weddington, Waxhaw, and Catawba. People in the path of this severe thunderstorm should be alert for large hail and damaging winds. Frequent lightning and locally heavy rain can occur with any thunderstorm. Seek shelter indoors away from windows and doors until the storm passes. To report damaging winds, large hail, or flooding through our automated reporting system, call our toll-free number 1-877-633-6772. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 7:45 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following counties in North Carolina: Gaston, Mecklenburg and Union, and York County, South Carolina. A severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 6:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Rowan and southeastern Iredell counties. At 5:22 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, National Weather Service Doppler radar continued to indicate a severe thunderstorm capable of producing damaging winds in excess of 60 miles per hour. This storm was located 5 miles northwest of Enochville, or 13 miles northwest of Concord, moving east at 55 miles per hour. Other locations in the warning include but are not limited to Landis China Grove, Salisbury, Faith, Granite Quarry, Rockwell, Spencer, Gold Hill, and Craven. A tornado watch remains in effect until midnight Eastern Standard Time Thursday morning for central North Carolina and central South Carolina. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 6:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the following counties in North Carolina: Iredell and Rowan. The National Weather Service has issued Tornado Watch number 36, effective until 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This watch includes the following counties in Georgia: Franklin, Habersham, Hart, Raymond, and Stevens, and the following counties in North Carolina: Alexander, Avery, Buncombe, Burke, Cabarrus, Caldwell, Catawba, Cherokee, Clay, Cleveland, Davie, Gaston, Graham, Haywood, Henderson, Iredell, Jackson, Jackson, Lincoln, Macon, Madison, McDowell, Mecklenburg, Mitchell, Polk, Rowan, Rutherford, Swain, Transylvania, Union, Watauga, Wilkes and Yancey, and the following counties in South Carolina: Anderson, Cherokee, Greenville, Oconee, Pickens, Spartanburg, and York. Remember, a tornado watch means that conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including tornadoes, large hail and damaging winds, and close to the wash area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, commercial radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. Repeating, tornado watch number 36 has been issued from 9:20 a.m. Eastern Standard Time until 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the following counties in Georgia: Franklin, Habersham, Hart, Raymond and Stevens, and the following counties in North Carolina: Alexander, Avery, Buncombe, Burke, Cabarrus, Caldwell, Catawba, Cherokee, Clay, Cleveland, Davie, Gaston, Graham, Haywood, Henderson, Iredell, Jackson, Lincoln, Macon, Madison, McDowell, Mecklenburg, Mitchell, Polk, Rowan, Rutherford, Swain, Transylvania, Union, Watauga, Wilkes and Yancey, and the following counties in South Carolina: Anderson, Cherokee, Greenville, Oconee, Pickens, The National Weather Service has issued Tornado Watch number 891, effective until midnight Eastern Standard Time Thursday. This watch includes the following counties in North Carolina: Anson, Cabarrus, Catawba, Cleveland, Davidson, Davie, Gaston, Iredell, Lincoln, Mecklenburg, Montgomery, Richmond, Rowan, Stanley and Union, and the following counties in South Carolina: Chester, Fairfield, Lancaster and York. Remember, a tornado watch means that conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including tornadoes, large hail and damaging winds, and close to the wash area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, commercial radio and television outlets or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. Repeating, Tornado Watch number 891 has been issued from 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time until midnight Eastern Standard Time Thursday for the following counties in North Carolina: Anson, Cabarrus, Catawba, Cleveland, Davidson, Davie, Gaston, Iredell, Lincoln, Mecklenburg, Montgomery, Richmond, Rowan, Stanley and Union, and the following counties in South Carolina: Chester, Fairfield, Lancaster and York.